Tabs for inputs A and B are identical as you might expect. There are 4 sections to the window. First, you will see 2 level meters displaying the level before gain, essentially the level of the signal connected to the input of the processor, and after AEQ. This is the level after you have applied input processing. If you take a look back at the routing window, the positions in the signal chain where these meters are inserted are indicated with dotted lines labelled BG and AEQ. The next section is the gate. This is a very useful function where a signal from a particularly noisy source is being processed. By default, the gate is bypassed, indicated by the red bypass button. Click on this to enable the gate. You can adjust the threshold to ensure that any noise is attenuated, but the signals that you want to hear pass through. Attack and release can be adjusted for the least obtrusive gate operation. Values can be changed by dragging and dropping the faders or typing values directly into the box and clicking Enter. The remaining sections are the equalization control and frequency response display. There are 10 bands of EQ. Each band can be individually switched between bell, high shelf with a specific slope, high shelf with VaryQ, low shelf with a specific slope, low shelf with VaryQ, first, second and VaryQ low pass, first, second and VaryQ high pass, notch, and finally first and second order all pass. Gain can be adjusted by dragging and dropping the gain fader, using the up-down arrows to make adjustments in 0.1 dB increments, or directly typing a specific value followed by Enter. Frequency and Q or slope can also be trimmed up and down using the arrows, or values can also be typed followed by Enter. The entire 10-band EQ can be bypassed, in which case no EQ slopes will be displayed on the graph. Each individual band can also be bypassed, which defeats the EQ but retains the values, or reset to 0 dB gain by clicking on Flat. The save and load functions allow entire EQ configurations to be saved as a file, then subsequently loaded, great for applications where the same EQ is frequently required. The graph shows the frequency response that the EQ has created, and in addition, any gain adjustment for the channel is also displayed. The cursor option displays a numbered cursor for each individual band. Using this, frequency and gain can be adjusted by dragging and dropping anywhere in the graph. And when you click on a cursor, arms appear which allow you to edit the Q or slope for that band by clicking and dragging the box at the end of the arm.